Alright, so this video I'm going to do world bosses. I'm going to do the 5 that got ultimates right now. Next video, tomorrow I'll do, I don't know, I got to work tomorrow. Anyway, my next video for world boss will be the 4 X-Men Super Giant who does not have a world boss. If you're trying to collect tier 3 material, Cosmic Cube fragments, usually called CCF, the Titan Dust, and I forgot what the other one's called. Alright, so you got the Cosmic Cube fragment, you need the tier 3, the Essence of Dimension, and the Titan component pack are all necessary for tier 3. And then the books, 4 different books, depending on who you want to tier 3. So you're trying tier 3, Captain America, Mr. Fantastic, you need combat. Blast would be Sharon Rogers, Magneto, Jean Grey. Speed, and yeah, it equals out to whatever class they are. So speed would be your Deadpool, Luna, Universal would be your Thanos, Captain Marvel. You need those. You need whichever book. Like I got 10 right here. I got 10 Blast. So if I got everything else done for a tier 3, if I had everything else done for a tier 3, I could use speed books right here. You gotta get them to level 70. You see right there, this is level 64, so she's not ready yet. And then here are the gear options. I'm at level 20. Just like the other gear, they go up depending on what your level is. So the required level here is level 64. Once you go, I usually level up to level 70, and then I'll jump all my gears up to 25, and then I'll tier 3. Yeah, it doesn't tell you. So here on this screen is where you just, how you up them. So like I can take the Norn Stones, and I got a 100% chance. So if I do it, it'll definitely go through. I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. I'm working on Luna. This is actually my alternate account. This isn't my main account. So her max level right now is 66. So I'm gonna come in here. You feed them any kind of bios you want to feed them. I'm usually kind of picky with it. Who I'm gonna feed? See, I don't need Ultron. Make Celius. Don't need Yondu. Don't need Loki. Don't need Kingpin. Some of them I'm not picking. Like Winter Soldier, I'm pretty sure he's only 50 biometrics, but I'm pretty sure I don't have his uni done, so I'm gonna hold on to him just in case I don't. I don't feel like going to check it right now, so I'm just kind of picking mess tunes that I don't have any interest in leveling up. Angela, don't plan on leveling her up. Yellow Jacket, not planning on leveling him up. Blade, Wong. Alright, so now you see I'm max level 66 out of 66, so I'm gonna use all those biometrics. Takes me to level 66. Do it again. Alright, when you're on this screen, do not use the Cosmic Cube fragments. The drop rate is so low on these things, they're actually really hard to get a hold to. They are grindable, but again, the drop rate is so low, or at least it seems low. I'm not going to say it is low. I don't know what the percentage is. I'm sure you can look it up, but it seems like it's really low. So let's go up. It's going to take me to my next level. So now her max level is 68. Just do it again. And pretty much keep doing this till you get to level 70. Nebula, Thor. No, I don't think I got Thor's uni done. Kate Bishop, Iron Fist, Gamora, Rocket, Venom. Again, I'm just picking mess tunes that, as of right now, don't really matter too much. The other things I can do with them. And all these people are grindable at the same time. I wouldn't do anybody that's paywall, like Crescent. I only got 20 of her bios, but she is paywall, so I'm not going to use them. Same with the Ultimates, Blue Marvel, Nova, Anti-Man. I wouldn't use their biometrics. They're not paywall, but the only way to get them is through the lab. So I'm not going to waste their biometrics. So, man, Spider-Man. I'm hitting the bottom now. Almost all these tunes down here. Black Panther is apparently alright at tier 3. Not anybody I'm too concerned with right now on this account. These guys are paywall. Again, I only got 10 of their biometrics, but they're all paywall. I'm not gonna cut America's grindable. Miss Marvel. Heimdall, Sif. I'm almost there. I'm at 96%. I'll take like, there you go, 68. Anyway, so you just keep doing that, and you'll get to level 70. Can I do it again? Alright, so see, in this case, I got 34% chance. If you look, it's going to use up all my Northern Suns I got, though. Northern Suns you actually collect fairly well, considering you don't usually use them as much. I don't have enough gold to be 100%. I don't feel like wasting it, so. You got a chance, even at 34%, you got the chance to hit. I have done it before. I just don't feel like wasting it right now. Alright, anyway, back to the original purpose of the video. World boss. Alright, so the 5 world bosses that have the little red marks like you see under Coal Obsidian's picture, or Black Dwarf, under Black Dwarf's picture, Proxima, Corvus, Ebony, and Thanos. All of them are the ones that have ultimates. Their ultimate level is the one that gives you your tier 3 stuff we just looked at, as far as your CCF and your essence and your component pack. Each one has a different book they drop. So Coal Obsidian, Black Dwarf drops Blast, Proxima drops your combat books, Corvus drops your speed books, Ebony drops your universal books, Thanos drops all of the books. So if you're trying to collect all of them at one time, you do Thanos World Boss Ultimate. Obviously, he's got the hardest ultimate out of all of them. Even on my main, I don't do nothing but 1 or 2 on him. So I'm going to start off, since he's my World Boss of the day. I'm going to do level 1 just for it. You can see down there at the bottom what you could get for it. You got your Northern Stone of Chaos, your Blast book, Dimension of Essence, Odin's Blessing. For those of you that got it, good job. The drop rate on that seems a lot lower than getting a CTP from Giant Boss Raid. To me, they're pretty rare. And that's all the other stuff you get. There's your CCF down there at the back. So I'm just going to do level 1 on all of these. And again, this is my alt account. It's not fully built anyway to be able to handle too high of a level. Alright, so Coal Obsidian has got, I'm not going to say a resistance to it, but he's got a high defense to physical damage. So you want to take energy damage people. Energy damage, who do I want to use? I'm trying to think, because I also need to save the team for Thanos, because Thanos is going to be kind of hard. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and do Thanos first. That way I can figure out who I'm going to use. Alright, so Thanos has the ability to drop all 4 books, like I just said: Combat, Blast, Speed, Universal. Again, that's if you can beat them. Not sure this account can beat them. We're going to find out in a minute. Oh, I don't know who I want to use. I need support. Your support people play a big role in the PvE side of stuff, which is the world boss that we're doing now, Alliance Battle, GBR. They help a lot versus supervillains. What they help is different. What's that? Anyway, so Coulson helps any hero ally. So he's not, if you have him on a team with Thanos, he won't boost Thanos, because Thanos is a villain. But if you got a hero, you can put him on there. White Fox boosts anybody with the leadership detail. I'm trying to think. You got Valkyrie is all allies. Shuri is all allies. What else is there? Ghost Panther, I think, is all allies. I could be wrong. I had to look on my main and see who they are. So I'm going to take this in. Hopefully Gene can blast it. Just like most anything else, it's got a pattern to it. Recognizing the patterns and being able to avoid certain stuff is really the key to a lot of this. Thanos doesn't really have a resistance that I've noticed. Just anybody that can deal damage. Again, just make sure you avoid all of this stuff. World Boss has a special attack. All of them. If you see purple, and that's almost on any World Boss, if you see purple come up on the screen, get away from the purple. That goes for anybody. Ebony Maw and Proxima probably have the 2 deadliest purples, because they will pop up on you without you noticing it. Alright, so he came in with the punch. He gets into iframes a lot, so you probably only get 1 or 2 skills off. He's going to iframe. Kind of run around. Wait, oh shit, stomach. Alright, so purple. His purples aren't too deadly unless you get hit by all of them at one time. So he's not iframing. I'm going to attack. Now he's iframing. Purple. And you see, I'm just trying to avoid the purple. I don't want to take the damage if I ain't got to. Come in here. Got a couple attacks off. It's probably about the iframe. Again, he iframes a lot. So I'm going to stay away from him while he's iframing. Alright, so here comes Proxima and Corvus. Alright, so you got regular attacks coming in. The purple is Corvus's, the circles, and I just got caught in that shit. The circles are Proximas. You will always have these meteor balls coming at you. You almost can't avoid them. They don't do a lot of damage, but like you saw, I was just kind of close to death, so they may knock me off. I use Jean Grey because she does have a second health, so if I mess around and die, I can come back. Alright, Thanos, power up. Iframe, avoid the iframes, blah, 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 blah. Avoid the purple. Now this one's kind of hard to avoid, but they don't do as much damage. Again, unless you get caught in all of them at one time. He's gonna come in, punch the ground. Even if you get out of the red circle, if you're still too close to him, you might take a little bit of damage. If you're inside the red circle, you will take damage from him hitting the ground. It's nothing super strong. But again, I don't want to waste losing health. So we got Ebony and Corvus, or Ebony and Coal Obsidian, I'm sorry. So they're coming at me. This purple is, oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, there you go. Alright, so one was Coal coming at you. He'll come at you with his fists, and then Ebony does the little blue meteors that he does on his world boss. Come in, a lot of purple going on. Oh, I died. Again, kind of hard. Again, this is my ult account, not my main, so I'm actually still fighting a little bit to do my world bosses on here. I'm not quite at the level of doing them that I am on my main. I meant to do this video off of my main account and forgot. And did my world bosses without recording it, so here I am doing it on this account. Oh, might get it. Oh, I see purple. I can't get away. Son of a... Alright, so now I'm probably not going to finish this now. So I saw the purple pop up, but I couldn't get away. So now I'm stuck. Thankfully, Cyclops doesn't have a uni on, so he's still technically a hero right now. Which means Phil Coulson will boost him. I'm saying, like, yeah, okay, I'm done. Phil's not going to get it. Go ahead and kill me. Get it over with. Alright, so y'all just saw Thanos's. See how close I was. I'm not fixing to spend gems on this. It's not worth it. I just let it die. Again, just kind of learn his attacks. Do it a couple times and avoid it. When he does attack, you only get a couple hits in before he iframes. And when he iframes, he'll do something. Depending on where you're at on his health bar, depends on exactly what attack he does and who he summons and all that good stuff. So just kind of step back and see what he's doing before you plan your next attack. Not going to try it again. Alright, Mr. Ebony Maul. This man gives you the universal books. Gives you a different Odin blessing. Again, have yet to see Odin blessing off of this. Ebony Maul has got a weakness to elemental damage. Jean Grey used to be really good for him because she used to do fire damage. Her fire damage now is only her tier 3 skill if you got the uniform on like I do. I don't have Sue, so that ain't gonna work. Alright, Luna. I reckon I'm gonna take you. Sure. Slide in here. Again, like any other PvE mode, you really want to boost your attack up to do as much damage as you can. So that's why I took Misty Knight as my lead and Shuri as my support. Shuri supports all allies against supervillains, gives them a boost. And then Misty Knight's got the ice leadership for 60% damage. Luna dealing nothing but ice damage and all her attacks. Now if you notice, my Luna, like we just did a minute ago, my Luna's not tier 3. But she has ice damage. So we're going to do this. Now, when you're fighting him, his purple will pop up. Oh, I killed him before it happened. His purple will pop up through the whole ring. I usually just run around on the outskirts of the ring until all the purple go around. You want to try to stay ahead of his purple circles. If you get hit once or twice, it may catch you. As you see, I actually got some CCF on that one, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so that was Ebony. We did Thanos and lost. Let's close this. Alright, Corvus. Corvus is weak against physical damage. So you want, Captain America, Winter Soldier, stuff like that. Different Odin blessing on that one. Your speed book, and then just like all the rest of them. Come on. Just like all the rest of them, you get your tier 3 material. Again, I'm just going to do level 1 because I don't feel like doing it. Corvus is a little bit different as far as your strikers. I don't know if you guys really pay attention to the strikers I've taken. I know I haven't pulled them out. I use Shuri. Alright, so Shuri would actually be good for this team up. She's got a bonus. I'm going to take Cap. I still got Coulson. Coulson's got to team up with Cap. If you notice at the bottom, up under my pictures, you get your leadership right there. Go down a little bit more. There's your bonuses right up under that. It tells you recommended attack and what you're currently sitting at. As you see, my team attack's only 19,000, but my recommended attack is 27. So it's saying it's going to be hard for me to do this. We're going to find out. So with Corvus, you want to take some ignore dodge. I'll take 2 of them, and then put 3 of them to give me the leadership. I usually take all leadership on my main. Just give me 50% all attack. I don't do anything real high. I usually just grind out level 1 or level 20 over and over. Not real big on pushing my levels up. For me, I've never gotten anything out of loot boxes. I've seen people get some crazy stuff out of there, P cards, CTP, stuff like that. I've never done it. So his first health bar is only about 7 bars. But once you down it, you get the little tornadoes that come up. Every once in a while, he'll have a couple summon people running around. You'll have to kill them before you get to this cutscene. And you get to this cutscene, he powers up. This is where he's going to hit the wall and hit you with his purple. Here it comes. Alright. Oh, do it, Winter Soldier. Alright. See, Winter Soldier is one of them free-to-play characters. He's easy to level up. Give him his uniform. He's awesome. I'd highly recommend him for any new player. Man, they're being friendly with the CCF tonight. I wish I could do that on my main. Usually you don't see CCF like that. I almost feel like Netmarble knows I'm recording this, so they're giving me extra RNG tonight. Not doing Corvus again. That was a force of habit. Alright, Coal Obsidian. Different Odin Blessing. You got your blast books. And then your normal tier 3 stuff. Now, I can't remember which 2 it was. You saw I had 2 books already at 10. So those 2 books I'm not going to get no more. Because they're already maxed out. 10 is the most you can carry. You need all 10 books to tier 3 somebody. So until I tier 3 somebody, I'm not going to get any more of those books. Why not Thanos? Just because I'm trying to level you up. Mr. Fantastic. This is how you get it. You see the percentage like Mr. Fantastic's at 32.7%. Thanos 64.8. Once you max out their gears, well, especially native tier 2s, you got to get their gears to level 20. At that point, you would normally do a tier 2. If they're a native tier 2 like Thanos, Mr. Fantastic, you got to get their gears to 20. Once you do that, you get their potential, which is what you got to use. You saw me using it earlier to take Luna up to 68, I think is what we got her to. That was using her potential. In order to unlock the potential, you have to use those characters in World Boss Ultimate. Actually, I think you can actually use them in the regular World Bosses if you wanted to, but you don't get much of a percentage. It's only a little bit at a time. Almost forgot what I was doing. Take Valkyrie. Valkyrie does it for all allies. So even though Thanos is a super villain, Valkyrie is still giving him the boost against super villains. Coal Obsidian is weak up against energy damage. He's strong against physical. So Captain America, Winter Soldier, like I just used against Corvus, they wouldn't do too much damage against Coal Obsidian. And once you get built up, you can actually use them if you want to. Like when I grind out level 20 Coal Obsidian on my main, my Deadpool can clear that. My Corvus can clear it. Somebody else, Deadpool, Corvus, maybe Wolverine, I think. They all deal physical damage, but they can all clear Coal Obsidian level 20. That's just because their damage output is so high. It still deals damage. It's very time consuming because they don't deal enough damage to actually kill anybody, but they do actually kill them. So let's get this started. Let me charge my phone. All right, 3:38 in the morning. Let's get it. All right, there he is. Big guy. Yeah, I see big weapons. What a Squidward. All right, Thanos. All right, so he smacked me. I must not have any. I know I got immune to guard break on him. He smacked me, took it out. Once your guns come out on your 4 skill, you can switch to use another skill without losing it. Just like your 5 skill, you can walk in the portal. As soon as he walks in the portals, you can do another one. As soon as the guns come down, you can do another one. You see it's still shooting down. So you don't have to wait for the animation to go over. Thanos, especially with his 4 skill that I just used, he still takes damage and stuff. If Coal Obsidian would have been doing any kind of damage to me at that particular moment, I still would have took it. So you're kind of just standing there taking it to the face while you're doing that skill. So I usually try to get out of it. All right, so the green bar, you need to deal energy damage. If you do physical damage, it's not going to move that bar at all. All right, so he just killed me because he came out of his shield because, like an idiot, I used his 4. And you see, Mr. Fantastic still doing a little bit of damage. Now, this is only level 1, though, so I guess it would be okay. This is what I was talking about. If you deal enough damage, even though he's weak against physical, strong against physical, I'm dealing physical damage, I'm still dealing a little bit. Maybe a lot more time consuming than it probably should be. But I messed around and let Thanos die because I was an idiot. So what happened with Thanos, he has the green bar on him. If you don't drop it fast enough, he does this kind of like little explosion type deal and does a little bit of damage when he stands up and roars or whatever he does. And then he spins around, dealing damage to the whole map. If you take the green bar down fast enough, you'll stun him for a minute and get some free attacks in. Well, I did the 4 skill, like I was just saying. Even though you're doing your animation, the battle's still going on. So when I hit the 4 skill, which would have killed the green bar, the fight was still going on. So he stood up and did the roar and all that, while my Thanos was just standing there looking like a chump. Alright, so the bars went up a little bit. Mr. Fantastic didn't even look like he moved. There is a minimum of 4%, so he did move, just not enough. And more CCF. I don't know what is going on tonight. Might have to start doing it like this more often. Do one of each. Alright, so that was them. Alright, approximately midnight. Different Odin Blessing. There's your combat book. And tier 3 mats like normal. Again, I'm only going to do level 1. She is weak against physical damage. So if you use anybody that does physical, it's great. And again, her and Ebony Maw have probably the 2 most dangerous purple attacks. I'm going to take leadership for all 5 of them. Give me extra damage. If you haven't had time to look through these people, I would suggest looking through and building them up. Anti-Venom heals, Ancient One heals. So they do have benefits outside of just what they're telling you right here. So you get physical attack boost, dodge rate increase, mind damage increase, etc., etc. So take time if you haven't done it, look through that. I'm gonna go ahead and start. I got my 5 strikers. Oh. I'm running off of data. If you're wondering why this is taking so long to load, I don't have Wi-Fi out here. Load it. I forgot to tell Quicksilver. Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, and Magneto can clear almost any world boss, depending on who you're fighting. Would depend on who you want to use it for. You see Quicksilver, he does physical, so he's doing some damage to her. You get a lot of team up bonuses with those 3. Trying to avoid it. There's her power up. Alright, I gotta start looking for her purple circles, because they will mess you up. It's kind of hard with Quicksilver. Nope, I see purple. Oh, does that mean it's like her? Don't matter. She's dead. They were coming in, you see them. So her circles, she drops lightning on top of your head. If you do not avoid it, that stuff will mess you up. No CCF that time. Oh well. I got 3 of them. It's more than I usually get. I'm lucky if I get about 7 CCF a day. That's if I'm lucky. So I still got a fight left. Let's try Thanos again, because I still got Jean Grey. I got anybody I can use to do different amounts of damage? She-Hulk. Yeah, let's do that. I did use all my support people, because this roster, and you see Nick Fury's got support, White Fox has support, but I don't have either one of them tier 2. All the support people run off of their tier 2 support. So if you don't have them tier 2, they're not going to do anything. And I used all the rest of them I have built. Alright, take Wolverine. Oh, this ain't going to be good. Just to give y'all another look at Thanos and see what happens. Tra la 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 la. Yeah, I see you. I ain't gonna tell you what I'm thinking, because I'm recording this video to post it. So we got a specific name for Thanos, revolves around his chin. If you don't know, I ain't gonna tell you. If you do know, yeah. Alright, so again, just avoid the purple. Give me a couple attacks in. He's gonna iframe. Alright, so it should be iframe. Yeah, there it goes. Come out. Avoid all the circles, because I don't want to get stunned. Avoid the purple. Oh, I didn't see him stun them. Alright, so he's got Proxima and... No! That's Proxima's purple. I'm going to switch, just because I don't want her dying right now. World Boss is about the only stage you can switch in and not heal, depending on your VIP level. That's one of the perks. This account actually has a low VIP. I think it's like VIP 2 or VIP 3. So when it does heal, it's not for very much. I switch back. She's almost dead, but she's got her own regenerative healing, so hopefully she'll come back. Thanos power up. Now the only reason I switch back is Jean Grey deals a lot more damage than Wolverine does. Wolverine's built, but he's not built. So he doesn't deal as much damage as he can. Slide around, avoid. Smack the ground. Smacks the ground. I'm going to go ahead and start attacking again. Give me a couple attacks in before he iframes. Come back out, avoid the purple. Oh, son of a bitch. Little tornadoes come out of nowhere sometimes. Now keep in mind, if you have your own iframe, like Jean Grey has an iframe you just saw me do, it can stop his attack also. It does work both ways. Alright, so Cole's going to charge at you. That's his big purple bar. It's going to be the part that's going to be hard, because that's Ebony's, but then so is Cole's. Son of a bitch. Alright, so usually Cole will stun you long enough to get caught up in Ebony Maws. Not very fun at all. He just punched the ground, so now I'm going to attack. Get a couple bars in before he iframes. Alright, back up, because he should be iframed by now. Alright. I should have immune to guard break on here. I don't know. Maybe he's just stunning me. He's not guard breaking me. I don't know. Alright. So with those, they kind of create little diamonds here and there that there is no purple. I want to try getting those diamonds. I got lucky enough I was standing on the edge of it. Really, dude? Can you pick? There it goes. Alright, so let's hope Wolverine's built enough to be able to do these last two balls. He should be iframing any minute. Once he gets both his people out, he's done both summons. The first one is Corvus and Proxima, and the second one is Ebony and Cole. Once he's done both of them, his iframes kind of slow down a little bit. Ooh, more CCF. Thank you, RNG. So you can get a few extra attacks in without him iframing off of you. But that's the world bosses for those particular days. Aurora, I wish I could, buddy. But y'all have a good night.